In 2 weeks, you will see yourself in psychiatric hospital, judging case that doesn't belong to you.
Timmy Lala, always good in his comedy. Hey, hey, my people, how was that day? Welcome back again to my channel. This Mercy Chinwo matter and our former boss, where they call and say ZT have been waiting. The matter it don't they wear rapper, con they tie adaba, they wear shoe they follow. VDN don't come out to say get video when himself do. Say the video carry evidence, although I never even check on the video, I never watch them. So they say they don't go bring the video down. Say why Mercy Chinwo come out they cry say they get blogger, say but she get God, say but say now she don't release blogger put for inside the matter. So many people don't they withdraw body they come out from Mercy side though. Yeah. Just like as brother Mike advised Mercy say, Mercy now put body, no just put mouth for VDM. If he do finish, if he tire, say make he go enter house. Everybody don't they choke mouth they put. Make we hear from Timmy
Very
first.
dark man, see this video you did. You see this video you did about me. See this video. Listen to what you said about me in this video, very dark man. Listen to yourself.
And to be honest, what I've found so far, I am really disappointed in Mercy Chinwo and everything she represents. Everything. Disappointed in her and all her team. All these things.
See, very dark man. You see this matter you're involving yourself. You're coming to an end. Your time is running out. Your time. You don't know who you're joking. Daughter of Grace, Mercy Chinwo. Very dark man. If I be the daughter of God, you think this is Pastor Jeremiah Omotofefe? You think it's Pastor Jeremiah Omotofefe? You spoiled his bottled water business. You almost closed his church. But this one is Mercy Chinwo. Go and ask. When I sang this song, when God put this song in my heart, I knew it was you he was talking about. I serve a living God, oh, even the devil know. Say not true. Oh, you are the devil. You are the devil. I serve a living God. Oh, everybody know. Say na him there. You see that devil part? It was you. I knew you were coming. You understand? I thought that goes so far. You think this message? Seriously, very dark man. This case is not your matter, but you decided to bring yourself because you're a jobless person. Because you don't have any work in life. You think this is your normal insulting person? It's message. You understand? Daughter of Grace, daughter of Zion. You understand? The Lord is with me. You have the internet. I have God. You have the internet. I have God. See, I'm very dark man. Go and ask about my husband is a pastor. If I go down, if I be a daughter of God, if I go down on my yam, the good thing about my see what he said. Hear what you said here now. I should go to court. Here, listen.
Yes, they can take me to court. But you see this one I won't do, I will not let you do.
I will not sue you. I will go down on my knees and pray. And the good thing about if I swear for you, very dark man, if I swear for you, the swear will not only catch you. Anybody around, you see that your friend Kukupi is not safe anymore. My swear, thunder go fire you, fire Kukupi, fire anybody connected to you. You understand? Continue. You think this is a normal matter? You understand? You think I am Pastor Jeremiah Omotofefe? You're coming to an end. You're coming to an end. If I am not the one that sang this song, I serve a living God. Oh, even the devil. No, you're the devil. Say nah, true. Oh, that devil part, very dark man. You're even black like the devil. Carry muscle like the devil. Your face. Go and look at the devil. Look at your face. You are the devil. Matter when no concern you. You decide to put your mouth. You are become an investigator to the body of Christ. Very dark man. This is a warning video to you. You understand? Remove your mouth from this matter. Remove your hand from this matter. This is a matter between me and my record label. Me and EZT. You understand? I know the reason why you're fighting me. I know you don't like women. You don't like successful women. You understand? You fought my sister Bobrisky. He ran away from Nigeria. You fought Totonike. You fought Yabojo. Now you brought it to the gospel. You brought it to the daughter of Zion. Very dark man. I can see your end is coming. I will not talk too much. You're telling me to go to court. I will not see to court. I will go down on my knee this night, hold hands with my husband as rain is falling. Very dark man. The next rain that will fall, don't come outside because the thunder that will fire you will connect to Kukupi and anybody around you. You understand? Very dark man. I dedicate this song to God so that thunder will fire you for you to put your mouth for waiting no concern you. Talo dabure, talo dabu dabu, talo dabure oh, emi oloshi alagbara láyé. Talo dabure, Olúwa. Talo dabure, talo dabu dabu, talo dabure oh, chai. Emi oloshi alagbara láyé. Talo dabure, Olúwa. Continue to make videos. Continue to make videos. In 2 weeks, you will see yourself in psychiatric hospital, judging case that doesn't belong to you.
TB don't talk you know and you must laugh put. This one now where we say VDN don't carry this matter for head. I just they look and say, is it like you just really want to bring the truth out? Or the producer, messaging with former producer, don't go invite VDM put for the matter. Because VDM now don't they go they post some kind evidence back to back. The first one when he post, he said they go remove the video. Say now, say when they go remove them. Say meaning that Mercy get cockroach under the cupboard when she they hide. Say she just by the use Pastor Nathan Abasi and what God cannot do does not exist. Our own very Pastor Jerry say she just involve those two so that people go support him. Say agreement is agreement. My people. Now so many people they concur on that comment section. If you watch this video finish from being rejudged now from Eastern Nigeria, I see this post. As I watch the video, I take my time watch. I say make I still bring and come here so that all of us go follow listen. So many people come they talk on that comment section say now Messi go allegedly carry real judge when be blogger to come analyze this for her. Say I think say she talk say you the producer the former producer get bloggers say she get God here. My people make I leave the video for now make una watch am. Like play Messi Chinwo abeg do your best any which way you go fit do to comot body for this matter because you yourself you don stay suffer make this thing no go come dey affect your brand wey you don take your time build. Na so I see am o. Thank you my people for watching. See you in my next update. Bye guys.
So it's going to be interesting, of course, for those who don't have an idea of how these things work. So with respect to what he's saying now, it really does make a lot of sense understanding the personality of Easy T, which I would say that I actually had to sit down and watch the progression of how he has been really dealing with, at least publicly, like I would know, the publishing rights, okay? The composition right, the royalties that comes from that. Like I say, it's not something huge, but if you have a very big hit that is everywhere and all that, the money could also be significant. So concept has with any of these artists like Messi Chinwo, GDK, GUC, even Labisi, he adds his name there as part of the songwriters. Now, what ASCAP, for example, because he's a member of ASCAP, what ASCAP recognizes are writers and publishers. But depending on when a music is being made, this is also something we are going to be understanding deeper in this video. So it's going to be interesting, of course, for those who don't have an idea of how these things work. Writers and publishers. But depending on when a music is being made, in the composition of the song, remember, we are looking at performance. Remember, we are looking at performance rights organizations right here, the composition part of the song. Let me try to explain this, of course, clearly. I shouldn't be talking about this now, but again, before we go on with the video, depending on when a music is being made, in the composition of the song, remember, it's always to the record level. That is their product. That's when we talk about the masters, the recording. That's the one that is being put on DistroKid and some other platforms, or maybe if you are using Sony, any distribution company that you work with, they make sure the music is on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, everywhere, and they track that as well, getting you the revenues that come from that particular distribution. I don't know if it makes sense. But when it comes to the composition, if you are registering for the composition, or would I say the performance rights organization, the PROs that are being called, what you register there is the name of the soup, which is going to be the name of your song, the ingredients, which are going to be who the songwriter is, who the producer is, all of that. But what the BMI or the API recognizes, listen, are writers and publishers. So when you are doing that registration, because I understood where Messi Chinwo really had a misunderstanding there, because even though his name is listed always to the record level, that is Chinwo really had a misunderstanding there, because even though his name is listed as writer of the song, indeed, and she has her unique IPI number, which I'm going to take time to explain as well. Him being listed as a writer is just like saying him being listed as a producer of the song, even though he's not the writer. Like you just heard the young man, of course, express that he himself, like you heard the young man, of course, express that he was the one that produced the song, staying all night with her. He never mentioned the person of Easy T, but Easy T is the one that runs the place. He is the one that owns the place. So what Easy T in his mind, as at this time, was hire people who are going to work for him, probably pay them salaries, of course, that's what they understand. And because they are not privy and don't know about this back-end kind of stuff, when he is now registering the song for publishing, he puts his name as the producer, because there's no place for you to write producer, there's no place for you to write guitar, really producer, there's no place for you to write guitarist or whatever. So, but Easy T's, I would say his greed is that he's registered, his company is there as the publishing company. and then his name is also part of the name of those who have written the song. If it is not greed, is it he? Why would you put your name as part of the writers of the song, even though technically it should be like producers or something, but you put your name there instead of putting the name of the producer that actually worked on the song with the lady, contributing of course to getting the rights from that. So because when it comes to the distribution of the rights for the music, look at the picture you see in front of you. Good. So what happens is that when the publishing royalties get to come in from the song, however it's being tracked behind the scenes, the system, of course, ASCAP, which he is part of, gets to pay the writer and the publisher. Normally it is 50-50. But if you are a registered producer, there's no place for it. The writer and the publisher, normally it is 50-50. But if you are registering your song on ASCAP, you can register as both the writer and the publisher, whereby you get 100% of all of the earnings. Okay? So in this case right now, when he puts his name as a writer, also with the original singer, Messi Chinwo, I'm going to expose something I found quite interesting, especially with that particular song, Excess Love, which blew. When he put his name as a writer, as well as Messi Chinwo, together with him being the publisher. So he's going to be earning as a publisher 50% of the revenue that comes, and also he's going to also share from the 50% that's supposed to go exclusively to the writer or writers. If it's just one person that wrote the song and the person's name is there, only that person is supposed to get the other 50% of the revenue that comes. But he also gets to share from that particular revenue that also goes to the person that the writer person is supposed to get the other 50% of the revenue that comes. But he also gets to share from that particular revenue that also goes to the person that wrote the song, or would I say the artist. That particular revenue is supposed to be the artist and maybe the producer or others who contributed to that particular song. Does it make sense? So he was earning from both sides, as a company being the publisher 50% and also as the music writer, in this case as a producer. So with respect to what he is saying, his name was not there. I saw it myself. Does it make sense? You know, here is facts over sentiment, but I'm going to show you right now. I don't want to be visual, but I want you to just be able to imagine what I'm saying, so that when I'm showing you as well, it's going to make sense. Okay? But even if they wrote through easy concepts, okay? And so far as his name was not included in the publishing application, okay, it will be left for his own person is supposed to name was not included in the publishing application, okay, it will be left for his own volition to actually say, okay, my name is there as a producer or as a writer, however he was thinking when he put his name as writer. I explain this right now, okay? For him to say, okay, as a good person, I'm going to take whatever I have earned as my name is there in that song or in those songs as the producer or co-writer. I'm going to take those monies and then give to you. But clearly as well, from what he gets to say right here, it was intentional that EZT wanted him to be out of the pie that comes with what he has worked for. Had it been he had paid him a salary or something during that time, soft landing, but for him to pay him up with 140,000 at that time, he might be justified in his conscience that, okay, I have paid him for this quote-unquote gig. But where is that Christ-likeness in you? Shebi, it is you that was quoting Bible. His name was not included in the publishing application. Okay? It will be left for his own volition to actually say, okay, my name is there as a producer or as a writer, however he was thinking when he put his name as writer. I explain this right now, okay? For him to say, okay, as a good person, I'm going to take whatever I have earned as my name is there in that song or in those songs as the producer or co-writer. I'm going to take those monies and then give to you. But clearly as well, from what he gets to say right here, it was intentional that EZT wanted him to be out of the pie that comes with what he has worked for. Had it been he had paid him a salary or something during that time, soft landing, but for him to pay him up with 140,000 at that time, he might be justified in his conscience that, okay, I have paid him for this quote-unquote gig. But where is that Christ-likeness in you? Shebi, it is you that was quoting Bible. Name Christ-likeness in you. Shebi, it is you that was quoting Bible. You